Within Clo 3D, you can also add fisheye darts or diamond darts to your pieces. The menu for this is actually in your internal polygon menu here down at the bottom. It's an internal line. You can also access this by going up to 2D pattern at the top, go to create, and go down to dart here. The dart they're referring to here is a diamond dart, not the standard dart that begins at a perimeter line. So there are two ways to create this dart. You can begin by left click and dragging your dart to whatever dimensions you like by eye or by looking at the measurements that are provided. When you release your left click, it shows the dart there. Or you can left click once on your pattern piece and it brings up our precision box. Now you can look at what is happening to the diamond preview here as you're adjusting the values in the create dart box. So I'm going to have my widest width be, let's say, 0.75 inches. Same with my other half, 0.75 inches. The height upward, I'm going to stick with 4, and the height down, I'm going to make 5, a little bit longer. Now you can adjust the position of this as in regards to the outline, both left, right, up, and down, and you can see how that value is. Or after you create it, you can adjust it manually. I would ideally want the widest part of my dart to rest along the waistline, and I have a baseline nicely marked here to help guide that movement. So instead of messing around and trying to figure out how I should move it here, I'm just going to drag it after I hit OK. So now my dart is created, but I do want to make some edits to it. And I'll go back up to my edit pattern. I'm going to use my marquee tool, my left drag, to select all the pieces there. And then I'm going to grab hold of one of the edges and try to move it with precision where I'd like it. It's kind of busy with all that's going on here. But you can start to see, I would like my widest part to be right on that line. Still not making it there. Okay, and based on your avatar, you would want a certain distance from center back. And once you unfold this with symmetrical editing, you'll maintain that same diamond dart on the other side. Now, if we check our sewing, you can see that the sewing has been done for us. So that is not something you need to worry about. If you add additional sew lines, that might cause problems with the system. So do double check that your seam lines have been sewn, and I can see they have been when I go into my edit sewing tool.